The Calcutta High Court, in fact, has revoked Mamata Banerjee government's order on Durga idol immersion. In fact, what we're hearing is that it will continue. That's the big news, that idol immersion has been allowed on all days till 12 midnight as per the court's orders. So the Calcutta High Court, which has, pulled up the state government, asking some very tough questions as to why was there an assumption in the first place that there would be violence and that the state cannot, exercise its powers arbitrarily, now ensuring that the idol immersion will go on all days till 12 midnight, asking the police administration to make all necessary arrangements and also asking the state government to ensure that separate routes are made for both the events. Indrajit Kundu joins us for more and on this very big story. Indrajit, this is such a big embarrassment for the Mamata Banerjee government, isn't it? The Chief Minister being accused of indulging in appeasement politics and causing, a divide in communities during the festive period of Durga Puja.
Well, absolutely, Avandika. We have one of the petitioners with me. Let me just hand over the phone to him and he can explain to us what exactly is the court judgment. So tell us what exactly has been the, verdict of the court.
Says that all the days there will be an immersion till 12 midnight. There is no ban. You have to go there. There is no ban, and immersion and possession will be routed, and that will be taken care by the Commissioner of Police. They have been directed to divide the path so that there should not be any problem between two communities or sects. That should be taken care by the state officials, the commissioner, as well as the Commissioner of Police of Calcutta. This is an interim measure or interim step that has been taken by the court. The court has directed AG to file an affidavit in opposition within 3 weeks, and after that the reply within the 5 weeks after the reopening.
So, Avantika, you heard it.
Yes.
It is one of the petitioners, one of the original petitioners who just came out. We would be able to play out their soundbites very shortly. But, of course, this does come in as a huge setback for the Mamata Banerjee government at this point in time. Because, as I have been saying, over the past 2 days, ever since this entire hearing took place, the government could not explain, its stand as to why this decision was taken. So, at this point in time, we do not know whether the government is going to move to a higher bench, whether this verdict is going to be challenged. But clearly, it's a massive embarrassment for the Mamata Banerjee government with the High Court now categorically stating that there would be no restrictions placed on idol immersion on the day of Muharram. And it has put the ball only in the court of the state government, asking the state administration to make proper arrangements so that both the communities can go ahead with their respective rituals without any untoward incidents.
And some very important questions that were also raised in the court, questions against the government about the AG actually asking Indrajit, can the administration not have anticipated a law and order problem? Why is there an assumption in the first place when an event hasn't happened? And isn't it the prerogative of the state government and the police administration to ensure that there is no communal violence? Some very important, pertinent questions being raised by the court against the Mamata Banerjee government.
Well, that's right. All through the hearing that took place since yesterday, we have seen how, the questions that were asked by both the judges, Harish Tandon as well as Acting Chief Justice Rakesh Tiwari,
all right, Indrajit, if I may just...
to give any satisfactory
please go ahead.
Questions.
Go ahead, Indrajit. We were just getting some lawyers' reactions. Go ahead.
So the state government, the advocate, represented by the Advocate General, failed to provide any satisfactory answer to the queries of the bench when the bench asked that what was the empirical evidence based on which the state government was presuming or apprehending
that the police to ensure that the
political analyst Monajit Mondal joins us for more details and updates. Mr. Mondal, how do you respond to what the court has decided, allowing the immersion of the Durga idol on all days, and even asking some very, very important questions to the state government, saying that they cannot exercise their powers arbitrarily?
No, the thing is that the government will decide what to do next, definitely on the verdict passed by the court. But our point was consistent that the decision taken by the government, the administrative decision, it has got nothing to do with appeasing any community which was being presented. That was the decision, and in fact, in a way, the court has also, sort of approved that, saying there is no communal tension. Why both the positions can't go together? So it appears in the judges that.
But sir, wasn't that an assumption that one is making? But wasn't that an assumption that one was making, that there will be a law and order situation and therefore, we're not going to have an idle immersion? Mr. Mondal?
That it was in apprehension of some kind of or law and order taken. There should be any kind of apprehension, or maybe the Advocate General could not convince the court that there could be some situation. Now the government will take the further call what to do, whether to challenge this order in the higher court or they will obey the order. But our point was quite simple, that the decision taken by the government was purely an administrative decision. It was not a political decision. It was not taken keeping in mind appeasing any community. And in a way, the court has also approved that. There is no tension, communal tension. Court has said that if there is a question of communal tension, there is a question of communal tension, then why can't both the questions go together?
All right. Mr. Mondal, we're just having some disturbance there with your audio, but thank you so much for joining us. Anyway, the news is that the Calcutta High Court has allowed the Durga idol immersion on all days till midnight. The Calcutta High Court noting that the Chief Minister had told a public meeting that Hindus and Muslims living together in harmony in the state, and saying that all proper arrangements will have to be made to ensure that there is no untoward incident. In fact, this after the court had reprimanded the state government and asking some very important questions as to why two communities cannot observe their faith on the same day, why an assumption was made that there would be a law and order situation, and why is it that a state can, exercise their powers arbitrarily. So all sorts of questions that were asked by the High Court yesterday. In fact, the arguments have gone on for the last 2 days. The court even saying that a state cannot hinder a citizen's right to practice religion, assuming that there will be a law and order problem. Anyway, this is coming as a big setback, a big embarrassment from the Mamata Banerjee government, who has been accused by the opposition of indulging in appeasement politics. There has been a rise in communal incidents in the state of West Bengal. Atul Nanjan from the CPI also joins us for more details and updates. Sir, how do you respond to the court allowing the Durga idol immersion on all dates till midnight, and literally, this coming as a big setback for the Mamata Banerjee government?
At the very outset, I just want to draw the attention of your viewers and yourself that the Communist Party of India with other left parties were in power for 34 years in West Bengal.
Yes.
And many times this Muharram and Durga Puja were together.
Yes.
But we never used such type of order, and everything remained, passed off peacefully, with more tranquility and peace, with more cordiality and with more understanding. I think Sushri Mamata Bandyopadhyay has no right, should have not done such type of things. I don't know from where such type of wild ideas she was having, and neither any community has made any sort of, grievances on this issue. But
yes,
it is her brain wave, and which has been given a befitting reply by the Honorable High Court, and one cannot go against the decisions of the Honorable High Court.
Okay, the CPI, they're saying that the court has given a befitting reply to the state government after the decision has been revoked by the Calcutta High Court. Thank you so much. Indrajit Kundu continues to remain with us. Indrajit, I believe that you're joined also by the lawyer. It's over to you. Why don't you get in the first reactions from the lawyer? Okay, we've just lost Indrajit, but a big news coming in there with the idol immersion now being allowed on all days till midnight. This is coming as a massive setback for the Mamata Banerjee government, who was accused of indulging in appeasement politics. The court being very scathing in its observations during the course of arguments that took place over the last 2 days. The court also saying that the state, quote unquote, cannot hinder a citizen's right to practice religion, assuming that there would be a law and order problem, and asking the police administration to ensure that there are enough arrangements made. Rahul Sinha from the BJP is also joining us right now on the broadcast. Thank you so much for speaking to us. This is being seen as a big setback to the Mamata Banerjee government. She has been accused of polarizing the entire event and indulging in appeasement politics. How do you view the Calcutta High Court's decision to allow the idol immersion, sir?
देखिए, सत्य का जय हुआ और ममता बनर्जी का जो कम्युनल पॉलिटिक्स उसका पराजय हुआ। जैसे ममता बनर्जी कोई मुसलमान संगठन यही कहा तो विसर्जन पे रोक लगाए, खुद अपना डिसीजन उन्होंने कम्युनल पॉलिटिक्स खेलने के लिए बंगाल को हिंदू मुसलमान में बांटने का जो प्रयास किया था, उस प्रयास में आज पानी डाल दिया कलकत्ता हाईकोर्ट का इस डिसीजन। इस डिसीजन का बाद ममता बनर्जी को खुलेआम बंगाल का जनता का सामने माफी मांगना चाहिए। मैं समझता हूँ ये कोई हिंदू का जय नहीं है, ये जनतंत्र प्रेमी बंगाल का हिंदू मुसलमान सारे नागरिक का जय है और इसके लिए हम सरकार को धिक्कार देते हैं और ममता बनर्जी माफी मांगे, इसके लिए मैं मांग भी करता हूँ।
ममता बनर्जी और तृणमूल कांग्रेस सर वो कह रहे थे अपने डिफेंस में कि ये उन्होंने लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिचुएशन देखते हुए ये डिसीजन लिया था। उन्होंने कहा था कि कम्यूनल क्लैशेस ना हो, इसलिए वो चाहते थे कि आइडल इमर्शन उस तारीख पर ना हो। बट आज कैलकाटा हाई कोर्ट ने फाइनली डिसाइड कर लिया और काफ़ी कठिन सवाल पूछे हैं स्टेट गवर्नमेंट में कि उनका क्या इरादा था ये डिसीजन लेने के बिहाइंड। वो उन्होंने काफ़ी सवाल पूछे थे कि सारे लोगों को हक है अपने बिलीफ और रिलीजन को फॉलो करने के लिए। आपको लगता है ये बहुत बड़ी एम्बैरेसमेंट है ममता बनर्जी गवर्नमेंट के लिए और चीफ मिनिस्टर के लिए? ओके, वी लॉस्ट ऑल। Okay, Sambit Patra saying that this kind of appeasement politics stand defeated today, accusing the Mamata Banerjee government of leaving no stone unturned to woo a certain community. But just to let you know as to what really happened, these arguments had been going on for the last 2 days in the Calcutta High Court. The court saying that the state cannot hinder a citizen's right to practice religion, assuming that there would be a law and order situation. In fact, the court even pulling up the state government for making that assumption even before a situation has taken place. This is a massive setback to the Mamata Banerjee government. There were 3 petitions that had been filed in the court that had challenged the restrictions on the traditional immersion of idols at the end of the Durga Puja festivities. So right now, what has been decided is that the immersion will take place. There will be no restrictions whatsoever. The High Court also instructing the police administration to ensure that there would be separate routes, to ensure that proper arrangements are made. In fact, one of the lawyers also saying that one cannot interfere, the state government cannot interfere with the faith of the people and treat them with equality. So this has come as a massive setback to the state government of West Bengal. Adi Ranjan Chaudhary from the Congress is also joining us right now on the broadcast. Sir, I was just getting in a few reactions from the BJP and the CPI. Everybody welcoming the court's decision and saying that the Trinamool Congress must apologize for the kind of distress caused to the people of West Bengal. Your views on what the Calcutta High Court has decided?
Since the controversy cropped up, I tried to convince and say the message from our end to the state government that this kind of arbitrary exercise should be stopped right at this moment, because you know that Bengal is very much recognized.
So can you elaborate when you say that this kind of exercise should not be followed? What kind of exercise, what kind of politics are you referring to?
That Mamata Banerjee had issued a circular that Muharam and Immersion shall not be held simultaneously.
Yes.
But our contention was that no kind of restriction should be imposed upon it, because common people here in West Bengal, they do not nurture any kind of communal controversy, any kind of
a communal disharmony here in West Bengal. West Bengal is virtually an oasis of communal peace and harmony in the country. Not
But
only
that isn't the case. That isn't the case in recent times, sir, with the rise in communal incidents in West Bengal under Mamata Banerjee's party.
See, in Bengal, Durga Puja is very much synonymous with mass festival. Here, people used to celebrate the Durga Puja as a mass festival. All people, irrespective of their color, creed, religion, used to participate in this grand festival. But Mamata Banerjee, out of her own whims and fancy, issued a circular. Not only this is the first time, this is the second consecutive time. She, without any rhyme or reason, is a circular which may create communal tension and disharmony much to the detriment of our state. But at least.
Okay, Mr. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary there. Thank you so much for joining us.